Okay, so we want to do 7.3 number 41, which says solve this, right? And I really do love that they put this in your book. They're tricking you. What are you gonna try with this before I told you they were tricking you? Multiply it out, right? So let me find a red pen because this is a bad idea. Okay. Bad idea. Multiply it out. You got, let's see, b times b squared minus 4b plus 7b minus, yeah, I'm foiling the last two terms together, right? Or the last two factors. Minus 28, 0. And then multiply the b in, right? Distribute. So you get b cubed minus, wait, that's, how many b's is that? 3 b's. Okay, so when I distribute, I've got b cubed plus 3b squared minus 28b equals 0. Right? Okay. Really, that was just a FOIL. This is a distribute. Now I'm here. Now I might think to myself something totally crazy, which is, yeah, you might try to put it in the quadratic formula with this, right? Don't do that. If you do this, right, if you do feed this in there, what you'll find is b is 4 and b is minus 7. How do I know that? And what the hell happened? This is wrong. This is not quite the whole answer. But how do I know they got these two? Yeah, there were two factors up here, right, that I FOILed together. And then I just multiplied a v in. So I got this, right? Yeah, I shouldn't have multiplied the v in, and I shouldn't have multiplied it out. What I should have done instead was just zero product rule this thing, right? So take this, apply the zero product rule. What does the zero product rule say? You guys remember this thing from chapter 6? Algebra 1? Wait, what? What's the zero product rule say? You guys remember? No?
It's been 2 months.
It's been too long?
It's been 2 months.
Another one of these if-then statements. If you have stuff multiplied by junk equal to 0, then what? Yeah, then either stuff is 0 or junk is 0. Okay? So here, what do I have? I've got a whole bunch of stuff multiplied by some junk, right? Really, there's 3 things here. Does that matter at all? No, not really. One of them is going to be 0. So applying the zero product rule says either b is 0 or b minus 4 is 0. I don't know why I put that for him. Or b plus 7 is 0. You guys see that? Okay, so this one's done, right? How about this one? Add 4 to both sides, get b is positive 4. How about this guy? Subtract 7 from both sides, get b is minus 7. So I've got b is 0, b is 4, or b is minus 7. You guys see where I got these yet? I really popped them out of that, right? How did I know that we lost the 0 there? Yeah, I looked at this one. I looked right here. And I applied the 0 product rule to this. You guys see that? This is the A, B, and C that I fed into the or that I would have fed into the quadratic. Right? I know that thing is made out of these two multiplied together. I know that when I fed it into the quadratic, I lost the fact that it was a cubic. That was really divide everything by v. Okay, see that? I would be allowed to divide by v, except when v is 0. That's where this 0 comes from. Did you all see that? This is like horrible, hard, awkward. And actually, when I put this on exam, I watched a bunch of people do this. They got to here, they divided by v, and then they used these, fed them in the quadratic formula, and got these two answers. They really were very close. But that's totally insane, right? That's a lot of work when I could have just applied the 0 product rule at the beginning. Is cool with this? The 0 product rule is one of the most important tools from Algebra 1, and we don't really phrase it that way. So I would like you to remember one thing out of Algebra 1 right now, and it's the 0 product rule. Together with that, what's the other idea I want you to remember? What's the other thing you learned in Chapter 6 that lets you use the 0 product rule? Factoring. Yeah. Sometimes, instead of solving by quadratic equation, by the quadratic formula or completing the square or something, we can just move everything to one side, and sometimes it factors. That makes your life really easy. Cool? We're going to level up our factoring in Chapter 9. One of these chapters we're going to level up our factoring. You guys will all be super good at. What was your question?
I answered it.
Okay. In my ramble, I answered it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Anything else? Okay, cool.